Today we're on the northwest side of Lexington in the distillery district at House Distilling Company. This small distillery, located right next to the Elkhorn Tavern, is a great find if you are looking for something unique. On a side note, the Elkhorn Tavern is also owned by the fine folks who brought you House Distilling Company. One of the first things you will notice when you enter the parking lot is that it is very close to the James E. Pepper Distillery. So if you plan your day right, you could tour 2 distilleries without losing your parking spot. This random mention of another distillery actually contributes to the name Barrel House. Back when this entire area housed the James E. Pepper Distillery the first time, the building where Barrel House Distilling is now was actually just that, the barrel house for the old Pepper Distillery. I say the first time because the James E. Pepper Distillery shut its doors in 1967 when Americans weren't so much into bourbon as they are today. As history would have it, neither this plot of land, the distillery, nor the barrel house would stay vacant for long. In 2008, the James E. Pepper brand was brought back to life, and that same year, Barrel House Distillery began operations in the barrel house of the old distillery. To this day, Barrel House continues to make some of the most delicious and unique spirits in Kentucky. So let's talk about these delicious spirits.
Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about!
As you would expect, paying tribute to their Kentucky heritage, Barrel House has a Moonshine brand and named it after a really nice fella, Devil John Wright. Devil, you ask? Yeah, I'll let them tell you about this guy on the tour. Let's just say he was very patriotic. He fought for both the North and the South during the Civil War. He was also very interested in keeping his community safe. He became sheriff and eventually a U.S. Marshal, arresting or killing off several local moonshiners, all while running his own local moonshine operation. Like I said, Devil John. This line has a clear moonshine and, as far as they know, one of Kentucky's first legal barrel-aged moonshine, aged in one of their own bourbon barrels. They are Barrel House after all. You didn't think for a second they wouldn't get maximum uses out of their barrels, did you? They have a rum brand consisting of a clear rum, Barrel House rum, and a bourbon barrel-aged rum called Oak Rum. This rum is aged for 4 years in a used bourbon barrel. Again, Barrel House. They have a pure blue vodka that has been distilled 3 times and has a very distinct flavor. Made with 100% corn and cut with Kentucky limestone spring water, it is a very crisp, clean vodka with a sweet finish. An interesting fact about Barrel House was they were the first producer of bourbon in the Lexington area since Prohibition. And of course, they are still a bourbon producer and a part of the Kentucky Bourbon Trail Craft Tour. They offer 2 bourbons. The first is their Barrel House Select. It is a traditional bourbon recipe of corn, heavy rye, and malted barley. It is truly a small batch product, being that the distillery only uses 3 barrels per batch. You have heard of small batch before, but my friends, this is what small batch should be. This is barreled at 120 proof into number 4 charred oak barrels. A few years later, it is cut with the same Kentucky limestone spring water used with their other products and bottled at 90 proof. This offering can be found year-round. The gem of this little distillery is its Rock Castle Kentucky Straight Bourbon. Named after the county that produces their Kentucky limestone spring water, this bourbon is a sweet, delicious bourbon made with local corn and wheat. This offering is bottled at barrel strength and truly worth the hype and the search that you will have to go through to find it. Think dark caramel and rich brown sugar bomb. It is only released twice a year, and once it's gone, it's gone. When is it released? I'm not telling you because I want to get my bottle this year. I will give you a tip though. If you can't find a bottle but want to try a pour, you can always find it at the Elkhorn Tavern next door. You're welcome. All in all, this is a great little family-owned distillery that is very welcoming. For more information about the distillery, the Elkhorn Tavern, or their products, go to barrelhousedistillery.com and check them out and book a tour.